Hi, guys. Welcome to Sunday Brunch with your host, Caitlin Bird. Now, if you haven't been here before, it is a time where we just get to sit back, chat, relax about the latest news and happenings that are going on that happened last week, usually relating towards dogs. So I actually just have two articles that I want to share with you guys today. They were pretty interesting. One of them regarding Walmart and pets, which if we all know about Walmart and fish like they used to carry several years ago, that never went really well. So let's get started. So actually, Reaver and I will be going to class today. That's why we're having this a little bit early, because we have some things to do. But the very first article I want to go over is service dog related. So here we go. This is actually in Canada. It's titled Fundraiser Underway for Service Dog for Abbotsford Woman with Diabetes. So Rebecca Haverson has been sleeping through the alarms that monitor her blood sugar. And that's not like the only thing that's going on. She's also known to be a brittle diabetic, which means she doesn't really sense when she's getting her sugar highs or sugar lows, which obviously can end your life if, your blood sugar is spiking and dropping a lot and you don't know it. So this is another person that's actually doing a fundraiser for themselves. Rebecca is doing an online fundraiser to help her with the $25,000 for how much the dog is going to cost. And service dogs aren't cheap, right? That's why a lot of people choose to owner train their dogs, but a lot of people who owner train their dogs that don't have a program or don't have someone by their side usually end up with getting very frustrated, failing their dog out of being a service dog. And it just doesn't always, it's not always good in a lot of cases. So she's raising her money to do this, and let's read on. So she has type 1 diabetes to obtain a service dog that can alert her when her blood sugar levels are dangerously low. She has been living with diabetes for 35 years since being diagnosed at the age of 8. She was later diagnosed as a brittle diabetic, the name given to the type that is especially hard to control and is having hypoglycemic unawareness, meaning her body fails to generate the characteristic symptoms of low blood sugar. Her daughter, Morgan, says that her mom has recently been sleeping through an alarm on her Dexcom device, a glucose monitoring system that alerts her when her blood sugar levels are too low. If she's unable to awaken to get her blood sugars up, it can result in death. Not good. She's awakened by the paramedics after my brother's 911 call at least once a month, says Morgan. Rebecca was approved for a diabetes alert dog. And in Canada, it's a little bit different. You have to be like a certified program in Canada, and they have much more stricter laws regarding service dogs than the US does. She says, but because that organization uses saliva to train the dogs, that process has been halted due to COVID-19. So if you guys aren't familiar with diabetic alert dogs, you do actually take the saliva of the person, whether they're in, normal range for blood sugar, high range of blood sugar, or low range of blood sugar, depending on what you're training for. I believe those can be frozen up to 3 or 4 months, those samples. She has been approved through Assistance Service Dogs. Rebecca has been paying $1,000 a month on a payment plan, but Morgan says her mom desperately needs the support now. Yeah, and that's the thing with a lot of people who need service dogs. They need it now, and the thing about service dogs is, well, if you're starting to train your own, it's going to be at least 1 to 2 years before they're fully, grown up as a dog. So. Those are kind of the things that you have to consider. So who's here with me today? Hi, guys. Make sure to give StreamYard your permission so that I can see your name in the chat. I'm currently posting onto YouTube and 2 different places on Facebook. So if you just comment in the chat below, let me know where you're coming from, and I would love to know who is here. Okay, so the second article, I'm keeping this really short today, guys, because I still have a couple things to pack for Reaver's class today. But there will be updates on Instagram. You can follow him down below where his Instagram handle is. Okay, this one I thought was really interesting because it's Walmart and animals. And if you guys don't know Walmart and animals in the past, they have sold fish in the past, and some stores might still sell fish. I'm not entirely sure on that. But I remember when I was growing up and I was a bit younger, seeing like betta fish on the shelves, seeing the wall of, little mini 5-gallon fish tanks that they're cramming fish in, right? And there's been a lot of petition for those kinds of things with Walmart. So this is interesting. They're actually going to be looking at expanding services for pets in Walmart. So let's read on. This is by George Anderson from Retail Wire. Walmart's Save Money, Live Better tagline appears to also apply to fur babies and their 90 million pet parents too. The retailing giant announced last week the launch of Walmart Pet Care, an omni-channel program that offers pet insurance and the services such as dog walking and pet sitting. Would you guys, seriously, would you go to Walmart and have someone walk your dog or do pet sitting? I hear they're also pairing up with, I think, Rover. Let's see here. Melanie Richard, Walmart's merchandising vice president, Pets, said the retailer's new program was designed in response to a spike in pet adoption ownership rates that coincided with the novel coronavirus hitting the U.S. As the most shopped omni-channel retailer, omni-channel, I've never heard of Walmart described as an omni-channel. I guess that means many ways. Wait a minute. Let's Google this. Let's learn something new here. Omni-channel is a cross-channel content strategy that organizations use to improve their user experience and drive better relationships with their audience across points of contact. Rather than working in parallel, communication channels and their supporting resources are designed and orchestrated to cooperate. Okay, very nice. So yeah, I think that just means they sell a lot of things. There you go. Our new pet care services and support offer our customers trusted, convenient services that provide the exceptional care their pets deserve. Well, I hope so. I mean, you say one thing, but you do another. You never know, right? Especially, I mean, that can be especially hard when you're a large corporation like Walmart or McDonald's or, one of those mass chain stores. Walmart has partnered with PetPlan to offer insurance for cats and dogs. The retailer's customers can get up to 10% off the policies offered that cover veterinary fees due to accident, injury, or illness, including chronic and hereditary conditions. Each of the insurance plans includes access to $1,000 worth of online veterinary appointments, and members can also schedule appointments and file claims through PetPlan's digital service. It seems like they're actually partnering with a lot of different people who already have the services going. But it sounds like all they're doing is offering 10% off. I don't know. The retailer has teamed up with Rover to offer dog walking and pet sitting services to customers through Rover's website or app. Walmart customers can book appointments with over 300,000 providers in local communities across the country. Walmart customers using the service will receive a $20 gift card to spend with the retailer after using Rover the first time, and then again after the 5th appointment within a 6-month period. So buy 5, get 1 free technically, but you get it as a gift card to Walmart. The new services that are part of Walmart's offering appear to be an attempt to level the competitive playing field with Petco, PetSmart, and other pet specialty retailers that offer grooming, training, vet care, et cetera, to their customers. And I don't know if you guys heard, but Pet Value is actually a Canadian-based company, and they're closing all of their pet stores in the U.S. And I mean, I feel like they never really grasped the U.S. market anyway, because last year or about a year and a half ago, they were already looking at closing some of the stores in the U.S. So, I mean, this was coming. Like, it was coming, especially after COVID. Let's see here. The new services are part of Walmart's offering appear to be an attempt to level the competitive playing field. Walmart introduced its Pet RX pharmacy online. Yeah, they do have this one, which I hear is good because same stuff, much cheaper for pet prescriptions. So yeah, I don't really, it sounds like they're just pairing with some extra this and that. It doesn't really sound like a lot of services. Well, I mean, there you go. All right, one more article, and then we're gonna have to book it. This one actually has to do with the National Dog Show. So 2020 National Dog Show preview, what to expect. Now, I'm surprised they're even entertaining this idea for this month, but apparently the dog show is still going on. So this is by Wesley Coburn from Fansided or dogoday.com. Dogoday. Here you go. It's time for the National Dog Show preview. So they're saying what is not changing is that it's still being held in the Greater Philly Expo Center in Oaks, PA. There are still some other events being held there, but with social distancing protocols. And it will be a virtual hosting performance. David and I will be in the comfort of our own homes, having turkey and enjoying it with our families. And we will be watching and hosting the show as it goes along as you are watching it. Wow, I hope they have some soundproofed rooms in their house, because if I can't imagine like hosting a dog show from my home, that sounds so wrong. Or being the host of a dog show from my home while enjoying Thanksgiving dinner with my family. Like that just seems an overreaching into your personal life with work. I don't know, man. I don't know. We think on television it's going to look very much the same. This will be likely the case as production crews across sports and entertainment have adapted very quickly since March to less than ideal filming conditions, putting TV programs together in a way that now looks more or less normal for viewers. The NDS, of course, respond by the fictional Mayflower Dog Show. Okay. Well, dog show's still going on in Philly. There you go. There we go. All right. So before we leave, I want to let you guys know that if you don't already know, I am actually, I help people train their own service dogs. And I also help, and my main business like around here right now locally is helping people train their pets. So whether that be like behavior problems, or you're trying to get your dog into a good heel, or you want your dog to focus around distractions, that's what I help people with. So I wanted to let you know that this coming week, starting Monday, I actually have 3 slots available in my calendar that is open for a free consultation with me. So if you haven't worked with me before, if you want to pick my brain about something, feel free to send me a message out on Facebook or leave a comment down below if you're coming from YouTube, and let me know and reach out to me, and I will get you booked into one of those 3 slots I have open this week. So with that being said, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me here, and we'll be back live again next week for Sunday brunch. I hope you guys have a great one, and of course, follow Reaver. Wait, there. There we go. Follow Reaver on Instagram if you are not already, because we will be updating what we're doing today at the classes he and I will be attending. Thank you guys so much, and have a great Sunday.